Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Monday, July 15th, 2024. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs and the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, hosted the closing ceremony for the Caribbean Vocational Qualification CVQ Level 4 Assessment Training at the Amphitheatre of the Malcolm Guichard Recreational Park on Friday, July 12, 2024. One of the facilitators, Janesta Charles, went into detail about the training.
The training sessions were interactive and engaging. Most participants were enthused. They demonstrated this by their active participation, the quality of work that they produced, and their willingness to learn. As a competency-based methodology requires candidates commenced assessment this week, the CVQ Level 4 towards their certification in CVQ Level 4. Competency-based assessment requires a varied mix of assessment methodologies. And so the process required that they conduct practical demonstration of their ability to actually do assessments. They also had to respond to oral questions. And of course, the final component would require them to complete the development of their portfolio. So this assessment process will be completed. Hopefully, we have an agreement with them that this process will be completed towards the end of this month. So while they are receiving their certificates of completion of this particular component of the training, and they will receive their certificates today, the CVQ will be issued at a later date once all the processes are completed.
Trainee Kurt Franklin shared his experience about the 4-week training program.
Going into this 4 weeks level 4 assessment training, I didn't know what to expect. It was laid on me and my colleagues abruptly. We were told that we would be embarking on this course to be trained as CVQ assessors. We were informed it would be a lot of work and that failure wasn't an option. Wow, no pressure at all. Now, after 4 weeks, we're not yet finished, but I feel that we're equipped with the tools and 2 skilled trainers to help us reach that finish line. This diverse training has taught me, and by extension us, how to use the CBET approach to teach and assess students' competency in the different TVET areas. We're equipped with the tools and methods necessary to properly prepare assessment documents to measure competency in our various subject areas. We all saw the benefits and the importance of the TVET approach versus the traditional approach. The training will prove beneficial as we resume our day-to-day teaching of our students. We will be more aware of key focus points and be better able to guide our students to utilize best practices.
Councillor Ivan Chen of the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, delivered remarks on behalf of Resident Ambassador Michael Lin. He expressed his gratitude to the government of St. Kitts and Nevis for the partnership.
We, the embassy, are proud to support these courses and to betterment of the national vocational qualification system in the Federation. Over the year, the government of the Republic of China, Taiwan, has been working hand in hand with the government of St. Kitts and Nevis in the projects of women empowerment, including these training courses. These projects are dedicated to promote the status of women as well as the well-being of the families in St. Kitts and Nevis. By seeing all the outstanding certified training over here, today I would like to congratulate all of you on your remarkable achievement. This certificate is recognition of your hard work. After 2 months relentless study and training courses, and the excellent performance of you, I encourage you to continue the good work and go above and beyond in your training. Because education helps you preparing for your future career and success come to those who are prepared.
Their certificates of completion were distributed by Honorable Troy Liburd, Minister of Education in the Nevis Island Administration, and Councillor Ivan Chen. Also present at the closing ceremony were Senator in the federal government, Honorable Iseline Phillip, Dr. Courtney Thompson, who gave the overview of the program, other trainees, and invited guests.
All of the things that we're thinking about are just recommendations at this point. As we engage on embark on our stakeholder engagement, we would like to hear what the public has to say. We're having meetings with our Chamber of Industry and Commerce, both in St. Kitts and in Nevis, and the business community. We're having conversations with the employers in terms of stakeholder meetings, in terms of stakeholder meetings. And what we want to gather from that is in terms of what the community and the economy in St. Kitts can bear. What we're trying to essentially do is to balance benefit adequacy, so ensure that we have benefits that can cover our population adequately and we continue our robust social protection system. And we also want to talk about contribution affordability. What can we bear in terms of that contribution rate? As I mentioned, it's 11%. And I said the cost of running the system is 16%. So clearly you see that we have to have a contribution rate increase that's somewhere close to about 16% or perhaps 17%. That would make it affordable for us to cover the cost of administering the Social Security Fund.
Director of the St. Christopher and Nevis Social Security Board, Christopher Luard, speaking about the proposed plans for the implementation of the reform initiative by the Social Security Board. He also noted that the board is using July and August to sensitize the public on the proposed plans.
At the outset, or at the end, what we want to do is to send to our Minister of Social Security, who you know is our Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis. So we want to send to the Honorable Prime Minister by the end of September. So we've given ourselves an internal deadline of 30 September this year when we want to send our recommendations with the legislative amendments to the Social Security Act to the Minister by 30th of September this year.
Director of the St. Christopher and Nevis Social Security Board, Christopher Luard. Still to come, NHCS appoints new director. The details after this break.
Celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama 50. It's our heritage, that's how we live. Come fed with us for the 50th. We're doing it big. Pulsating sounds, masquerading clowns. Streamed on a big drum, we'll be taking over town. Cause we're celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama 50. Nevis Culturama will celebrate its 50th anniversary from July 25th to August 6th, 2024. Come join us. Celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama 50. Celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama 50. Yeah.
Welcome back. The Nevis Historical and Conservation Society, via their Facebook page, announced the appointment of Teresia Herbert as their new director. Herbert noted that she is honored to have been selected for this position and looks forward to furthering the work of the organization. She went on to add she brings to the table a love for Nevis and a passion for the island's development. Herbert holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in Natural Science as well as a Master of Public Health with a concentration in Community Health Education. Currently, she is pursuing a PhD in Urban Planning with a concentration in Urban Design. The director also stated that her goal at the NHCS is to identify ways that our heritage and culture can be leveraged to further the development of our island through increased visibility of our heritage and ecotourism products. She noted that she also aims to improve local buy-in and appreciation of our history and to overall further and elevate the work being done at the NHCS. The following are instructions from the Inland Revenue Department for taxpayers on filing VAT returns during the concession period or the tax periods of July, August, and September 2024. As part of the recently announced concessions on school supplies and cooling equipment, no VAT will be charged on these items. To ensure compliance and proper reporting, please follow these simplified instructions. File as you normally would. Continue to file your VAT returns by the prescribed deadline as you normally would. All items not subject to the concessions will be reported as normal. Report sales of concession items. Report the sales of eligible school supplies and cooling equipment on the zero-rated supplies line of your VAT return. Complete the monthly concession sales schedule on the IRD's prescribed form. This includes item description, grouped by published listing, quantity sold, and value of items. Submit the sales schedule attached to the completed sales schedule to your monthly VAT return if filed manually. If you are filing online, email a copy of the monthly concession sales schedule to the Inland Revenue Department at inlandrevenue@ird.gov.kn, St. Kitts, or ird@nia.gov.kn. Nevis by the filing deadline. When sending the email, please ensure the subject line includes concession monthly sales schedule and your taxpayer identification number TIN to facilitate smooth processing. Adhering to these simplified steps will ensure compliance within the VAT-free period on school supplies and cooling equipment. If you have any questions or require further assistance, please contact the Inland Revenue Department at 469-5856. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.